Hi, I'm Lee from Window Cleaning Magazine. In this film, we find out how one window cleaner in Malibu, California builds his business and how he got to window clean the properties of famous A-listers. But before we start, I just want to let you know that you can click the YouTube icon here to subscribe to our channel. To join our Facebook group, follow me on Twitter or read Window Cleaning Magazine free online with thousands more window cleaners. All the links you need are in the descriptions below. I made this. Have you ever wanted more work, or have you ever wanted to clean windows for famous people? Well, Jeff Taylor of EZ Flow Window Cleaning from North Carolina asks just that. Well, Mr. Taylor, to find out, I went to Malibu, California with Steve Blyth of J. Racenstein and met Jeff Cooper of C-Thru Window Cleaning. Jeff cleans for lots of famous people, so who better to ask?
This is Pacific Palisades. We're coming up on Temescal Canyon Road, and soon we will be in Malibu.
Okay, come on. Okay, you're not that far.
Yeah.
Maybe 20, 25.
All right. See you soon.
All right. Goodbye.
So he's a window cleaner who's just finished window cleaning whose house?
What did I say? The guy that
Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis's house. Bruce Willis sold his house, and he met with the new owner, and he just finished cleaning the house that Bruce Willis sold to the new owner on a in escrow on a property transfer.
Wow.
So. Yeah, he's done a lot of movie stars' homes. That's what his turf is Malibu and all the movie star homes.
Who are we meeting today then?
Jeff Cooper.
Cool.
C-Thru Window Cleaning. Cleans the Malibu area here. And so he'll be rolling up here soon, we hope.
Cool.
And see what he has for us today. It might just be a chat, might actually be able to take us to a job he's working on. All about time to glass. When you're getting ready to clean, you're not making money.
Tuesday morning.
And so what he's got on board here is he's got a little over 2.5 gallon a minute onboard RODI system. Can run 2 pulls, full tilt, cleaning in Malibu. He's got a 300-foot reel electric, so he can electrically rewind from going down the hills. His input water hose goes to the bib. 150 feet brings that into the RODI system, and you can see his tools hanging in here for being able to clean. So he can get on the glass quick, get done fast, and move on to the next job.
It's going to be through security and the whole 9 yards, so
Okay.
I got permission by the guy. So.
Okay. All right, so we just hooked up with Jeff Cooper, C-Thru Window Cleaning. He's finished a house that's in escrow that used to be owned by Bruce Willis and is now being transferred to a new owner who cannot be mentioned. And so we're going to follow him over there, and he's going to give us a little education on how he runs his business and what he does down here in Malibu.
Okay, so I messed up. I should have hit the camera. Well, at least we managed to get into the beach house without our cameras, and I have to say, Jeff did an awesome job on the windows. Next up, Jeff took Steve and I to another location belonging to a real estate business to the stars. that actually shouts out a big clue on the question, how to clean windows for famous people, right?
Be out back there. Come on.
So this is the Coldwell Banker building, the Coldwell Banker Premier, the real estate agents to the stars.
Wow.
Yeah, this office right here is this guy sold more houses in California today. Well,
So when did you start window cleaning in your youth?
okay, I started my own company in March of 1997. Prior to that, for about a year and a half, I was in Florida, and I worked with some guys that I met in college. His brother had a business out there, and I joined them for about a year and a half.
Learn the trade.
And I learned the trade, and I just,
What drew you to Malibu?
well, what drew me to Malibu was the beauty of Malibu, and I grew up here, so I knew a lot of people. And so I would just, I knew that I could hit up some of the local contractors. I knew homeowners. I thought I had a small chance of building a business. I had no idea 20 years later that I would be running a full business out of Malibu,
So this property is kind of a unique property because it served two purposes for you. One, you were able to do some work here, but two, the residents of this building manage a lot of other properties and sell properties. So how did you approach trying to work your way into this place?
Well, they already had another window cleaner. So the way I approached it was I was willing to do it for almost nothing because I was, young and I had a lot of energy, and I really felt like I could tackle this. And I knew ahead of time why I was doing all this. So my job was to get in this building.
And get to know
I had a plan that I was
the
gonna
12 or 20 real estate reps.
I want to know the real estate agents because they're the ones selling these houses in this area where I work. The reason I want to work in Malibu and the reason I want to work in this area, one, there's a lot of money. Two, there's not a lot of driving time, which makes more time making money, less time on the road. I find that in the 20 years I've been working here, most of the work, the best work, and the maintenances are on the beach. The houses on the beach get the seagulls and they get the sand and they get the fog and the salt air. So it requires more maintenance. So those are the good ones. These are second and third houses for people. Vacation homes. I get called in. They're just coming into town, or they want maintenance every month. It all depends, and everybody has a different situation. So a lot of times the agent handles all that for me.
We know you can't tell us the houses you're currently doing with the stars in it, but who is somebody you used to do that you might be able to share?
Used to do?
Yeah.
Bruce Willis had a house in Malibu that I did for a while, and he sold it, so that was one I used to do.
Maybe you'll get that job from the new owner.
Yeah, you never know. You never know how it rolls. Sometimes the referrals are great, and other times.
I think it's important to be discreet in your job, isn't it?
Yeah, in my job, I'm trusted for that. I'm trusted to get the job in and out efficient. They don't like people hanging around while they're eating dinner. They want someone to get in and get out. And so that's why a lot of times they like a guy like me, because I have the high-end equipment. Thanks to Steve and Razenstein, it makes a big difference.
I remember you telling me stories about the one thing you don't like about this is when you lose accounts because the owner has passed on.
Yeah, there's a shelf life to jobs, so you always have to replace a third of your business, which they call in sales the leaky barrel syndrome. So I'm constantly looking for the right account, the better account, and there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can be creative. You don't always have to have big money for advertising. Like a lot of people like to use the yellow pages as a tool, etc. I like to use good old-fashioned, get your truck, get your signs, get your equipment out, and people see you, and you make friends with certain people, and in time they get to know your work. So they're thinking of you in the back of your mind, and referrals are great. They already have a good feeling about you. They already know a good work. Oh, this guy's great. I've known him. He's worked for me for years. You can count on Jeff Cooper to come through for you.
Did my agent's house.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. Word of mouth and is just the best.
I remember we came down here and to meet you for golf one time, and we drove down one of these little colony streets, and at the end of the street we're going to turn around, and a guy comes walking out through a gate in a half a sweat suit, swimming suit, not the what do they call that?
Wetsuit?
A wetsuit, half a wetsuit on. He's got a surfboard there, and he yells out, "Yo, Jeff, how's it going?" That was like a buddy from high school or something.
Yeah, way
right?
back when. And that was my idea from the start, is my surfer buddies who were contractors or who were tile guys or just new people. They knew that you get in the community, I know firemen, I know all kinds of different people from high school and from growing up, but a lot of people that surf actually are doctors, lawyers, surgeons. They all have houses around here, and if you know them outside of that, it's a good in.
And when we did get finally up to the golf course, he knew like 15 of the people that were there that day.
Yeah, that's the other thing about this job is I actually meet a lot of different types of people, and it makes it more exciting. It makes it more, you feel like good about what you do for a living, because I'm not always standing in front of a window. Sometimes I'm swinging a golf club with a client. I've taken clients, some of the guys that have these houses golfing, and we just shoot the breeze a little bit. It just lightens things up. And,
fun to be integrated into the environment.
Yeah.
It's more an integration and working with them than just hi, I'm here to do your windows. And
yeah, it's nice to be appreciated for what you do and accepted for somebody who's trustworthy, who they could be in another state and know that you're there taking care of your stuff. And the modern world enables us to. I can do a small high definition video, and if I want, I could just shoot him a quick text or a quick video. Say, hey, your property's done. I might do a 5-second clip, and they feel relieved and comfortable that they know that, God, man, not only did he get it done, he sent me a little video of it. A little before and after shot.
You don't use direct mail at all in your business? Sending out mail cards, do you?
Here's something. There's a coffee shop across the street from here. They love our service so much and look forward to it. He pays me 3 months in advance for my work. And now when I pick up my check, he's writing squeegees on the side of it and stuff, free coffees. It's just, it's a great feeling. I mean, I just got this check. He was waiting for me. Mm-hmm. When I got there, he greeted me. And I thought that was cool. I do have...
a personal touch.
Yeah. I have direct mailers, which has been good. I did advertise in a local magazine called Malibu Magazine. I had met somebody, once again, through an agent, through someone, I met someone who owned a magazine. She had a place on the beach. I maintained her windows. Long story short, I got in her magazine. I did a little, quarter page, and it was quite effective because you're going after a certain client.
Let's talk a little bit about your truck.
Okay, let's do it.
How long have you had the truck?
About 1.5 years now.
He set up a plan. He says, this is where I want to go. I can't do it all at once. So I'm going to come down and you tell me what this next piece is going to cost, or that piece. So we talk about it and you say, okay, based upon those prices, I'm going to do this one first. I'll be down in 3 weeks. So he'd come down in 3 weeks, and then we take apart a piece of the van, maybe it was the reel, and we'd put in a bigger reel. And then later he'd say, this reel, it's just a pain with 300 feet on it to have to hand roll that up the hill.
At the end of the day, the last thing you want to do is wreck your back on a hand reel. So Steve introduced me the electric reel. The best piece of equipment. That's my favorite piece.
He already had a battery-driven pump system for his RO in there. So the battery was sitting right above the reel. So it's like, man, we can just drop this reel in here, hook it up to the battery, and you'll be flying on that hose.
Yeah, and where it went from there is people started realizing I was done with the job, rolling up the hoses. They're looking around like, you're done already? And they love that because they want to get back to their life.